it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to stop what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never look back, keep myself check. Keep my head staying strong, always moving on. Feel I belong, tell myself to move along. Push myself, baby, that's God, no regrets. Live that breath, see my mess, stop spreading. I had many dreams, when they hit your jeans, I really what it seems. Try to now never so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to stop what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna move. Yeah, put out the circuits, my own medicine. Everything I do, I want to be genuine. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope that yeah. Cause I'm gonna say I'll show you all the best. If you want it, I'll show you where it's at. Yeah, how you get it at. Cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard till I just put on. Rise like the sun, yeah, fade like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot till so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to stop what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna move. Yeah, put out the circuits, my own medicine. Everything I do, I want to be genuine. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope that yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to stop what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never look back, keep myself check. Keep my head staying strong, always moving on. Feel I belong, tell myself to move along. Push myself, baby, that's God, no regrets. Live that breath, see my mess, stop spreading. I had many dreams, when they hit your jeans, I really what it seems. Try to now never so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to stop what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna move. Yeah, put out the circuits, my own medicine. Everything I do, I want to be genuine. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope that yeah.
Yo. What a load of bullshit. Goddamn restream didn't update the titles again. Yo, what's up, Ellie? Welcome to the stream. I've decided I'm going to stream a little bit of my all the mods world because I can. And yeah, I'm just having a little chill before I have to go to work later. I thought I'm going to be playing the game anyway. Might as well show people what I'm doing. Not that anyone probably cares, but hey ho. So I am currently working on the mine colonies mod. One of the few mods I'm working on, trying to improve. One of my slight irritations is that every time I get raided by barbarians or anything like that, they are breaking all the fucking doors. Everywhere. They're broken fucking doors everywhere. In some cases, they even somehow do damage to buildings, which is also an irritation. But we are working on... Damn Enderman. I'm going to find a random dirt block somewhere now, aren't I? But yeah, so I'm working on that. Ooh, this is looking cool. I am missing a block that I cannot make and cannot have someone make for me at the moment because they are not the right level. Oh, I haven't got the... I can make... Yeah, I can make... I've made the block for... Yo! Ellie, just subscribe. Thanks, my dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I've got the block to make the hut for that particular item. I cannot place the block yet because I don't have the required knowledge from the university, which is this building. So I need to have the research from the university. Hey, I can't do that because my mine over here isn't the right level to do so. So I'm trying to currently collect the supplies that I need to have my builder upgrade that. So let's walk through this mod so that you guys can understand a little bit. This building here is my town hall. This is where I can kind of run the main part of the mod. So I've got my build options where I can upgrade this building, get some nice fancy doors for the front door for barbarians to break down and fucking run off with them. I have a colony flag, so when buildings get to, I think, level 5, they will be displaying that flag around. Colony colour. Fuck that. Green. Why was white? Yeah, I don't have anything to do with that. So I've got the kingdom name. It was Joy Boy Kingdom for a good while because I'm a big fan of One Piece. But I decided to change it to something a little bit more fun. So we got the Viri, or I kind of had to like use ChatGPT to come up with something like this, but it's like green and like godlike. So it was like a play on a word or a few words. There we have my work orders and what's going on. We got all my all the information, like about all my citizens who spawned, who grew up, who spawned, when they grew up, who was killed. We've had quite a few of them. Permissions I don't really need to worry about because there's just me, myself and I. You can see your citizens, so check how people are feeling. Pretty much everyone has full health, which is good because I've been trying to defend them recently. They are not fully happy. Some of them are happier than others. Their hunger's not the best, but we're working on that situation. Injuries. There's been a few injuries because we keep getting attacked. Okay, so I was cooking food. No worries, my dude. No worries. Raids without death. We're working on that. The issue is that we get raided by barbarians quite often, and half the time they just appear. Am I going to work today? I will be at about 5. Got a cover, but so I thought I'll just have a little chill stream for a bit. With deaths, we've had a few. To be fair, the main amount of deaths come through the raids, so that's an issue. Social factor, we're working on that, same as the health. We got a doctor. Don't blame you a minute 4. Hey. Food factor, didn't have at least a tier 2 meal recently. I'm working on that. I don't have the produce to make tier 2 or higher foods. Guards in the colony. God, what? Why are people not happy with... I need to get more guards. Fuck's sake. Okay, so we'll look at doing that at some point. Kids in schools, they're good. Physical sites. That, for some reason, is good, but I don't believe I have a mystical site. Unemployment. I don't think there is a single unemployed person. Idling as a worker. That seems to be a problem, so I may have to look at that. Getting sleep, everyone should be getting sleep, and the housing level I need to work on as well. Number of citizens, we've got 24 out of 25, so I need to upgrade the housing. We got a few people here and there. Me, you, and Jacko, ain't it? Yep. You see benefit much? What does that mean? So this is the list of all the people we have in and around. We have no allies or feuds. And yeah, that's that. That's pretty much the town hall. I don't really do much in there aside from updating the town hall map every now and again, so as you can see, I don't think it shows the borders. I'm working on putting a wall around. I'm doing it faster than Donald Trump anyway. So going around, let's have a look at what places we got. So this is my house. I'll do a tour of that shortly. Here is one of the builders. So I've got 2 builders, both level 5. So when you look at not like any particular hut, you got the name of the hut and it's level. I suppose you can rename the huts as well. Apparently, I don't do that. I just leave it as it is. So the builder is, as it says, he upgrades and builds the buildings. So you, let's say, with the mine, that builder over there, I think his name was like Howard or something like that. He is upgrading this mine. So all I had to do was go over here where it says cancel upgrade. It would have like build options. There it can allow me to repair, upgrade, or deconstruct. So let's, like, as I can show you here, build options, repair. This can't be upgraded because it's at the max tier, and we can deconstruct. I don't what? I don't think it needs any pieces. Like, this is not broken at all. So we've got the builder over here. We've got the shepherd who takes care of the sheep. I have recently found out that they keep 2 animals per level. So I think this is like tier level 1, level 2. Probably level 2. Yeah. I do apologise. I am a little bit bummed up today. Ah. I woke up bummed up. So yeah, they should be able to have 4 sheep in here. This is my cow's herd. Or cow's hand? Cow herder? What are you called? Cow's hand. Cow hands. I can't speak. He is at level 3, so there, as you can see, there are 6 cows. Any more, and he will start to butcher the bastards. Any less, and he should breed them. So I mean, realistically, they will breed the animals. When the animals grow, they will kill the animals for meat. This is one of my housings. As you can see, I have 2 versions of housing. So this is one version and version 2. And in here, you can see who is living in this housing, how many citizens there are. So you can have max up to 5 citizens by level 5. You gain a spacing per level. These are my guard towers. You will see them dotted around at different levels. What else we got? We've got the housing. This is a new place. This is the school for, I'm assuming, just to send the children into, lock them in, forget about them, yeah, because they're kids. No one really cares about them. This is my forester, so he deals with chopping down and regrowing trees, so I don't have to worry about trees. This is my swine herder. Yeah, swine herd. That's the big person. That's the chicken person. The chicken farmer. I don't know why they can't just be called farmers, to be fair. So chicken farmer, pig farmer, cow farmer, sheep farmer. They're all doing their bits, or should be. More housing over here. I have got a cookery over here that'll be built eventually. Some more guard towers. My second builder. What we got here? Another house. The mine, as you can see. Oh yeah, it's under construction. That's why it looks like this. Else it would not look like that. What else we've got? What else we've got? More housing. Over here we got my farmer who takes care of my crops. I currently have 4 crop spaces, but he can only deal with 3 of them at the moment. So I've got potatoes, carrots, and wheat. The wheat is for breads. Hopefully the baker will start doing something soon. The potatoes and the carrots, weirdly enough, that is for the doctor, so that he can keep people cured of flu. Because potatoes and carrots do that. Over here we have a new building. It is my prairie. Is it a prairie? Prairie? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I can obtain. That's cool. Let me see if I can upgrade it. Did that work? Did that work? I might have to move them so they're closer. Annoyingly, I don't know why it defaults to everything being off. It's so annoying. Oh well, I'm sure I'll deal with that at some point. So yeah, I've got. Oh, maybe it's that. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. I don't know. We got a. Oh. Nope, this is the courier. So these two are. Yeah, don't question. I've for some reason put 2 couriers right next to each other. Don't ask me why. And I spaced them apart. I built that one, built the second one, then realised, oh shit, I built fucking 2 couriers right next to each other. But they are the people that move things around. So eventually this will be self-sufficient in a way. Like I won't have to keep protecting them from raids. I won't have to keep supplying them with products. The way it works, the restaurant needs beef to cook for steaks. The cow herder kills the cows, gets the beef, puts it in a storage. A courier comes along, takes it out of the storage. We'll either send it over to a warehouse, which we'll get to in a second, or we'll send it to the restaurant to be cooked. And it's kind of like that with everything. Like, say with like the foresters, they chop down the trees, get the wood. The courier comes along, transports it to the warehouse, and so on. This is the university. The only real room that we care about is this room, where the block resides. This room is where we do the research, so we can upgrade to different things. So what I'm trying to work on at the moment is my technology one. And I'm trying to get unlock the mechanics hut. So what I need to do first is I'll need to upgrade this to tier 2 to get that. But what I need to do first is I need to unlock this. So that we can get a blacksmith's hut. That'll be first. Upgrade this building and then acquire that. Now it says at the top what level it is and how long it takes to get this stuff. So the level, like the stuff at level 1, only takes about half hour to complete. Level 2 takes an hour to unlock these things, and it's not like in-game hour, it is like a real life hour. So it takes a literal half an hour for this to complete. Hour for these ones, 2 hours for these, 4 hours for these, and then 5 hours it is 8 hours. And then there is one that's even worse. There are fucking levels that take 16 hours. Holy fuck. That's mad. Oh my god. I do apologise, guys. Can you make me mod or you got some? Wait, what? Are you speaking English, Ellie? Over here we have a graveyard that'll be coming to the town. I don't like to remember all the people that we've lost over the times. Here is a sawmill with a lovely still river running through it for some reason. Can you make me moderator or you got some? I can. I do have some, but I haven't streamed in so long I don't actually see them very much. Well, no, I say that. I still speak to 2 of the people that were mods. I need to, like, go through everything again. That's another tower. What's this? This is my tavern. This is where a few of the citizens reside. Tavern is where you like start off, so that's like one of the first buildings you'll make where it can you want to feel special. I don't think being a moderator will make you feel special. You should already feel special. So yeah, that's probably one of the first buildings you build is the tavern. It keeps a few people in before you start making the houses, and then they move out. New people move into the tavern. The tavern also allows for people like Gallia to appear. So these are people who are like travellers that come across from a place where the old dusty boots live. Books of boots. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I feel like I'm very special. In between these books, I need to see other people. So, 8 diamond to recruiter. Kiss my ass. How about that? Well, again, decided to not respond right then. Oh no, it's back. Game did not appreciate me telling her to kiss my ass. Here is the... Oh, it's another forester. What am I on about? That's the second forester. So that one's over there is a tier 1. This one over here is a tier 2. Tier 2. So as you can see, the further upgraded the building gets, the better it looks. So such as, do I have a tier 1 tower? I do. So that's my tier 1 tower. That's what the base tower looks like. This is the tier 2 tower, so they upgrade a little bit. I think mainly just the base pillars. I don't think anything else really changes. There is some slight changes. That's for tier 3. Fuck my life. On a plus note though, guys, come September, this should be a thing of the past for me, as I have got my operation for my nose. I can't fucking wait. This is the warehouse where the couriers, as you can see, this guy is one of my couriers. This is where they drop all the shit off. As you can see, we are ripe with all sorts of bollocks. Absolutely fucking 10 ton of random shit that I could probably empty and take away. Here we have a library. I don't know what the library does. I ain't gonna lie. I built it yesterday. Haven't got a person to run it, so I don't know what it does. This building is my barracks, so it contains 4 towers for what will be towers for my guards. As you can see, I've got some barracks towers. Here is a guard.
Time for a nap.
It's probably after yep, good.
Without this, I can't work.
Yeah, well, I will sort you out eventually, you useless bastard. So the barracks is where I can. Where's the block for it? So I get to see like the last spot, when the last barbarian was spawned. I can hire spies for during raids. You can hire spies here to infiltrate the enemy lines. Spies then let you know the enemy positions, although they demand gold as payment. Put the gold into barracks inventory to automate pay them. Oh, to automatically pay them. Sure, see the thing where I can like hire bloody. I think it's at the tier. Oh my god, I'm getting sick in my nose at the moment. Do apologise, guys. Oh yeah, mercenaries. I can hire mercenaries. So, we've encountered some mercenaries near the colony and they offer help defending the colony. Price they're not named, but you get the feeling they will not leave barehanded. Hire at your own risk. I mean, it won't be a risk. They ain't touching my fucking town, that's for sure. Even if I did hire them. I might try it just for a shits and giggles, see what happens. This is my restaurant. Currently on the menu today is baked potatoes. Because I can't make different shit. And there's like loads of different foods. Shitloads of things you can throw on a menu. But I need to try and sort that out at some point because apparently people aren't happy, they're just eating potatoes. This is my my bakery. He does crafting cookies and pretty sure that looks like a croissant, but yeah, flatbreads. He does the bread baking. This is another house. That's the mine. I think we checked everything out. I think that's everything. And then we have got like more buildings that we can build in, like the blacksmiths, the mechanics. I've got another mine to put in, another forester's hut, fisher's hut, another farm, another an enchanter's tower, some more guard towers. I've got stuff. Oh, I've got onions. Sick. So I have got stuff that I can do. But I think that's mainly the mine colonies stuff looked at. How's this? Oh yeah, I was doing stuffs. Okay, so time to have a little gander around my base. So this is the main floor where I keep like a few of the crafting tables that I don't use, apart from these ones over here. I don't really use anything else. Floor up. This is where I have a hammock, so I can sleep during the day. That a teleport pad or a warp pad to
I'll take care of it.
power, one of my power sources. A charge pad, not that I need it anymore. Some magical things that do stuff. Speaking of which, I need to. See. Mine colonies proving my point. Northeast is that way. So I could leave the town to like defend itself, like the soldiers to defend themselves, or I could beat them to it and just try and find the there they are. Hello, pals. God damn it. Inconvenient armor.
I'll be back! I'll be back!
God's sake, one of them escaped. No, did they? Did I get them all? Oh, sound. No, they didn't escape. I killed them all. I need to figure out how to remove enchantments off my armor. I have an annoying thing. I think it's this, the repellent. I think that enchantment is for like when enemies are hitting me, they're just getting teleported. And more often than not, it's anything that has a bow and arrow. Anything with like ranged weaponry always seems to teleport when they hit me. And it makes it annoying because I use a sword, which is close combat, and it keeps teleporting them away from me. Oh yeah, so this is, let me go and show you. So this is where I keep my solar wind farm. As you can see, I have a lot of wind power. I am slowly upgrading this. I'll probably just get it to like where this area is just full, potentially. But this is part of my power source. The solars feed into this side, the wind feeds into this side. This is my energy cube, so it stores up energy and then transfers it. Oh, it is on. That jingling, I have no clue what that is. It's I just hear jingles every now and again. So back to base. So down here is where I do most of my work. So let's start off with over here, because this is my funky. This is probably the earliest power source I created. It's basically heat generators. About 7 of them, I think. 7 of them to 6 rows. So there's like 42 heat generators here. And I think they all produce about not much power, to be fair. 64k max. So it's something, but it's not much. I can actually tell you how much it is making. It's making 768 epic. If I was to get rid of that, it would not really diminish much of my power source. So that's 2 of my power sources. I'll come back to the other ones shortly. Here I am currently building a liquid gas storage area. I'm probably when I get to my main storage for items, you'll probably be like, well, why don't you put it into there? It'll take too much space. That's all, because I am using my main mod that I'm working with is mechanism. I'm using quantum entangler porters to transport the gases and liquids from one place to another into these storage tanks or into these dynamic tanks. They'll be entering in from one side, and then on an outside they are being transferred to different machines. So let me go over a quick one for you. So I have a sink here, which is a infinite water source. This mechanical pipe is drawing out the water through the pipes into a quantum entangler porter. That entangler porter is connected to here. As if I go into here, you can see frequency water. So that is the only thing that I want being directed through this frequency of entangler porter. If you look in there, there's nothing else apart from water. If I was to make another entangler porter, I'd just put it randomly somewhere and click on that frequency, it would come up with the same thing because it is connected wirelessly to these other 2. So what's happening here is another mechanical pipe is drawing out the water from the entangler porter into my thermal evaporation plant. That is turning the water through heat into brine. The brine is then getting pulled out of the plant into a new entangler porter, which is on the frequency of brine. And that is going to my liquid brine place, as you can see, on the same frequency. So it's going in, and then on the outside it is getting pulled out. But to make it a little bit more confusing, it is on a different frequency. So I have got things set so that in this case the brine going in is on a public frequency of a different name, or the lowercase name, and then when it's going out of these dynamic tanks, they're on a private frequency on a capital name, so I know what I'm working with and where everything's going. The only one I haven't done that's on that is heavy water. I need to alter that one, but as you can see, everything else have their own frequencies. Same with these. I don't think I need the power one on from the private frequency because it's not doing that. Mainly because I have a different setup for power. But yeah, so things go in, things go out, and then I believe my brine here. So you see the brine is getting transferred into this one. Because the problem I had, the reason why I had to do this this way, is I attempted to do this so that the brine would pull out from there and then go in, and then I had this one set to the same as the rest, but rather than it being able to pull to different places, it was just looping through and it wasn't transporting anything anywhere. So I have one to go in, one to go out on a different frequency so that things don't get screwed. At least then I know that if, say, this machine suddenly stops, halts on production, rather than it just killing the whole situation, this will keep feeding out into here. This will fill up, and it's got a capacity of 9,450,000 mega buckets. Milli buckets, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's milli buckets. So I think it's like 1,000 is a bucket. So yeah, so that does that. If this production stops, that tank will just fill up. Then when this production continues on, it will start draining out from there. And if by chance this stops, that gets filled up, and that stops, that just stops, and it just sits, does nothing. So it's not an issue, it doesn't break or anything. What I've got going on here anyway, I'm trying to break the machines down to sections. So with the electrolytic separators, that separates one liquid into two gases, and I only need 3 of them, which I have, so they're doing their 3 things. And weirdly enough, I have actually got them in order, so I've got the brine, the water, and then the heavy water. If you don't know what the difference between water and heavy water is this is heavy and requires a pump to boil. But my brine is breaking it down to sodium and chlorine, the water is breaking down to hydrogen and oxygen, and the heavy water is breaking down to deuterium and oxygen. I'm really quiet. Hello? Can you hear me? This is the problem of having the fucking boom mic where it is. How's that? Is that a bit better? Hear you, but you're quiet. Let's see. Is there a reason why I'm quiet? Unfortunately, that is the max volume I can get it to. It probably doesn't help with like if I go over here, is that better? Just as like a little test, because if I sound louder here, it's because of all the noise machine. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. I'd put it down to the fact that when I'm here, you've got these machines and whirring making noise, these machines and whirring and making noise. Yeah, that's so. I'll try and do this from a distance. So these are breaking a liquid down into two gases. They are getting distributed into my system, which is why the brine is in a constant flow, because it's breaking these down. These will stop their production when these are in. Why have you got power in? Sulfur dioxide. Why? Where is my sulfur dioxide? You motherfucker. Bastard. Sulfur dioxide. What are you from? Why are you drawing that one? Ah, right, that's why you're drawing power. Are you? Oh no, you're set to now. Oh. Huh? Right, gotcha. Okay, that's why that stopped. So yeah. What are you for? Uranium oxide, so that's for the uranium production. So yeah, that's the electrolytic separators. Here I have got the chemical diffusers. So what this is doing is taking two gases. I believe it does have to be gases. Yeah. So this is taking two gases and then combining them to make a new gas. So I've currently got 3 out of the 5 that I need. So I've got this one, I've got the sulfur trioxide making, I've got the sulfuric acid. I don't have this one, but I'm working on it. And I've got this one, and then I'm working on this one. So I'm getting there with my machines. I need to increase my power supply as well, because I'm currently running on fumes for my power. Let me give you an idea of what I'm working with. Don't ask me why this keeps trying to do stuff. Don't know what that's doing. But my main power outlet is roughly capping at 11,500 flux energy per tick. The infusers are coming up to about 40,000 flux energy per tick. One of my reactors is making 5,000. One of my generators is making 50,000, but it's a ticking machine. What I need to do with that is because my issue I'm having at the moment is I've got like a whole system for it to do stuff. So what I've got is a network receiver from my item storage that is deporting melon, or importing melon into a sawmill that is putting it down into slices. The melon slices are then getting put into a crusher to make biofuel. The biofuel is getting sent to a pressurized reaction chamber. It is combining water and hydrogen to make substrates. The substrates are getting, as you can see, sent into the chest, which is then sending them back into my storage system. So the PRC is receiving hydrogen from one quantum entanglement water from my output of my dynamic temp. I should have, to be fair, I should have another one of these sort of like, well, not a sink, but I should have my tube from my quantum entanglement water from the sink that's over there, because I don't really need this, but it does the job. And then this, it's also making a byproduct from the substrate, which is I was going to say lithium. It's ethylene, so that's getting poured out into my storage. What that's doing then is getting poured back out of the storage straight over to here, where it is getting sent into this rotary condenser, where it is condensing the gas into a liquid, so it turns it into a liquid ethylene. That's going over here, that's going back into my storage system over there. That is then getting transported, or teleported, god damn it, so many elevators, to here, where it is exported out into my reactor. But I need a faster system, because this is good, but I want it like on a solid stream. I need it to just be doing the thing. I'm then having the substrates, because if you look at my substrates, I am constantly making a shit ton of them. Unfortunately, the liquid ethylene is getting prioritized to the generator, it's generator, rather than going into here. So this is not really doing a lot. The oxygen is there, that's going in, but we're not really acquiring the liquid ethylene to turn that into HDPE. Is that right? Yeah, liquid ethylene, and then it doesn't get a byproduct. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I need a faster system. So what I'm thinking eventually is to move this into a different area. The network receiver will distribute to potentially a couple sawmills out into some form of storage system. Then it will go into potentially double or even like 2 or even 3 amounts of crushers to precision sawmills. Then it will, so I might double it. Might do 2 crushers to a sawmill and then 2 PRCs potentially to. The annoying thing with the PRCs is it requires like access to every single fucking face, and it's annoying as shit. So I've got to try and think of a way to go about it, because this is at its fastest. Like the only way I can only increase its energy and make it quieter, but it doesn't increase the speed. It's at max speed, and that's full. Its power is full. It's not diminishing on power, and this is only making like 100 millibuckets at a time. So I do need to work on getting that leveled up and doing a bit better. Over here I have my enriching factory and my infusing factory. I'm probably, I don't know if I'm going to move them or keep them where they are. This is my ore factory where I get, I think it's 4 times ore, but I keep seeing things that saying it's 5 times ore, and I don't know if I believe that or not. This is another evaporation plant, but it's turning the brine into liquid lithium, which is getting concentrated to a gas, to just normal lithium, and then the lithium is getting crystallized to a dust, and then getting sent into my storage system. I can't remember what my what the lithium is for. I'm also currently working on trying to build. We'll come back to that. So this is my advanced generator. It is at max power. The only issue it has is that the liquid ethylene isn't doing the quickest rate to making it. This is also a generator, but I've not really worked much with it, so I'm not too familiar on how it works. It uses crystals for power, but it's a bit confusing. My extreme reactor. This is this doing something? Yeah, so this reactor, this is the max, like the max size it can get for its basic casing. When I upgrade it, I can make it bigger. I believe at the max level, I can get it to the same size as what this will be. This is my induction. What the fuck is this thing called? My induction matrix. Basically, what that is. Fuck my life, man. I'm in my nose. Basically, what that is it's a power storage, but it's like a huge. Like this is the smallest one. God damn. Sorry about that, guys. So I believe this is the smallest one you can make. Not in terms of like internal size. Oh, for those people who have been in my streams in like the years I've streamed, would know this is a usual thing. And I do apologise to new people. I have days where I literally wake up and all I do is sneeze and blow my nose. It is getting hopefully rectified in September when I go for an operation. But we'll see when that happens, when I have the actual operation. Because doctors just don't believe that when I say to them that I can literally sneeze and blow my nose all day, not clear my nose of anything, and it's like not even that I'm not even feeling ill or anything, it's just my life, and they just don't understand. But anyway, what this does is it is a storage for energy, and it can take 12.80 GFE, and I think that's gigaflux energy, I want to say. Don't quote me on what the G stands for, because you got FE, which is flux energy. So you see that 0 FE, that's like the lowest form of FE. You've got, so that's 5,000. That is 5 KFE, so that's 5,000 FE, and that can go up to 800 KFE. When it goes beyond that, it goes into MFE, which is million. This goes beyond million into G, and I don't know what the fucking name for that one is. But this matrix will eventually be this fucking big. I've kind of drawn out its max size casing so I can get an idea of how big I'm going to make it. I'm slowly making the casings and what I need to do that. I'll be slowly creating like the inside, so rather than breaking into it, I'm going to tell you we have got induction cells and induction providers. The cells are what hold that increase the amount of power that can be stored. The provider transfers, increases the total transfer speed both in and out of the matrix. So the more of these I have, the more of these. So the faster and more storage I can take. This is currently at 0 because it's not because it's not working, it's because my power store, like my power system, is just getting blitzed. Like my power storage is not even making spare energy at the moment. If anything, some of my machines aren't working because it's not providing enough power to do what I need, which is something I'm working on. I am currently in the process of making this fission reactor powered. I have got the water in supply, which is the coolant. I need to create. I need to get the fuel, which it requires uranium hexafluoride or something like that. Once it's got that, it will then start to. I can then activate it. The coolant turns to heated coolant, which will be steam, and then the fuel waste will go to there. So hopefully, given soon enough, I will have a system. This is where I'm going to have like the in and out for the fuel, and then that is where I'm going to have the out for the coolant. So with the in and out, it's just going to be... I'm going to need some more quantum entangled pores, I think, because it's going to be... I think it's going to be liquids, but I'm not sure. I believe it's going to be liquids. But I need to work on making that fuel. And I think one of the things I need to do to make the fuel... I'm sorry working on. I need to make hydrofluoric acid. Haven't done that. So that's like the next thing I need to work on. And then I need to make the hexafluoride. And then once we have an isotopic centrifuge, we can run our fluid in and create fissile fuel. What? Yo, welcome back. I'll understand that once I make it, because I don't. A machine with one single purpose is to spin its content really fast. Once we stop burning fossil fuel in the reactor, we'll get heat, coolant, and nuclear waste. This is where the radiation kicks in. As long as it stays safely in some container or machine, you won't have any spills, right? Best way to store any radioactive substance is using the radioactive waste barrel. These will safely store the waste while slowly decaying the gas without causing a radiation spill. You don't want your nuclear waste sitting in your reactor as it causes it to produce more heat. So set a port to output waste and ship it to a barrel. Important note, breaking any machine, barrel or pipe or anything that has radioactive gas inside of it will cause a radiation leak. That includes the products of nuclear waste like polonium or plutonium. Okay. Oh. Shit, does that mean the fucking waste ain't gonna be... I mean, I don't know why I'd want to keep the waste. What? Building industrial turbine. What the fuck will that do? Oh. That will turn the steam into power. That's fucking sick. I need that once I make the first thing. Bring my speaker to work. I can. Yemen. Oh, I need to grab the plug. Good thought. So once I've got the reactor working, I need to then look at making this fucking thing. But the good news is I can have my storage system pull out the steam vapor into what did you say I was putting my washer away? Yeah, I'll bring the speaker. I just need to grab the plug as well. So the water vapor will then go into his storage system and then out from the storage system into this, which will be fucking legit. That'll be very helpful. And then oh wait, so it's a good job I don't have that fissile fuel, because I would have got to this or maybe this and then fucking lit the fucking reactor up. So I need to make the barrels before I actually fucking I need to make the barrels before I light that up. Yo, welcome Yuki Dookie. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Yeah, so I need to make barrels before I turn the reactor on, else I will do something really, really stupid. Probably blow the place up down my luck. Hopefully not, but it's not the first time that I would have blew up a reactor. I have a hazmat suit. I have the water coolant going in. I haven't got the fissile fuel yet. I have not done that yet. Either a trash can or an industrial. Why would you trash can the heated coolant? Sounds like a dumb idea. Put it into a storage system, use it later. A port set to output the nuclear waste leading to radioactive waste barrels or machines to process it, or both. Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to look into seeing if I can process it. Because if I can process it to something useful, I'd rather do that. I'll still make the barrels, but I'd rather do that. Plutonium pellet, what? Nuclear waste can be sent into an isotopic centrifuge to create plutonium. Sending the plutonium into a pressurized reaction chamber with some water and fluoride dust will give you plutonium pellets. These are used to make endgame material. I will do that. Also create a byproduct of spent nuclear waste, which needs to be pumped into a waste barrel for storage. You've got polonium. Pumping nuclear waste into a solar neutron activator will give you polonium. I have the activator for that, so I can do that. Run the polonium through a PRC with some fluoride dust and you'll get polonium pellets. You'll need a good bit of these for the future. My tunes on Saturday were decent, weren't they? They were. I will give you credit. They were okay. They were good. They added to the vibes that were in the kitchen. This also created byproducts of spent nuclear waste which need to be pumped. Yeah, I need to figure out what the spent nuclear waste can do, if anything. Supercritical phase shift. Oh god. Oh god. I'm assuming that's that. That looks, yeah, that looks like that. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. And what a fusion reactor. Oh god. Oh, the best power source in the game. Fuck yeah, I'm about that. I'm about, it was a weird Saturday. Oh yeah, it was very weird. I'm 100% about this. I want power. Can push out 200 million RF. Okay, so we deal with FE quite a lot. I don't know if there is a RF-FE conversion. I think there is. I think it kind of just, the game just automatically does it through whatnot. RF is redstone flux, so that is 200 million redstone flux per tick. In case you were looking at that and going, does not compute. It could also be cooled with water to produce steam, which can go into an industrial turbine, maybe even more power. I love the sound of that. Man, I need power. Oh, I'm actually making that, and I'll be making that soon. I could get that up and running eventually. End game power source. Fusion reactor can produce up to 200 million RF on its own. First, we understand mechanics. These ways to produce power is by pumping in deuterium and tritium separately, then controlling how much fuel is burnt using the injection rate. This happens to be an even number with a max of 98 as it combines the DT fuel inside. Oh! I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure there is a thing for DT fuel. There is. I'm sure there's a machine that makes DT fuel, but as I say here, however, you can directly inject DT fuel, but it will not be able. But you will not be able. But will not be able to control the injection rate. This will create massive amounts of power per tick, but has much higher fuel consumption rate of 500 millibuckets per tick of each fuel. So it sounds better to pump them in separately, which sounds really annoying because I'm pretty sure I've made the fucking machine. God damn it, man. I've made the machine to make the DT fuel as well. I think. I could be wrong. I might not have. No, I know I have. I've got, well, I have and I haven't. I need to make a couple more infusers. But that means I don't need to rush on making the infusers. That's fine, that's fine. I'd rather do what I was doing anyway. So, what I want to try and work out is getting the... Oh. See what I mean? It hit me, they go flying. I don't even know where he would have gone. God, they just get teleported into a wall. Definitely sounded like they got teleported into a wall. So if that happens, that happens. I do need to figure out how to take off that enchantment because it's annoying. I'll be trying to fight something, and then if they get a good hit on me, they just teleport, and I'm like, it doesn't even have to do damage to me. They just fucking teleport, and it's so annoying. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in my head that I need to get done on this game, and it's like I'm bouncing back and forth, which for like people that watch me play games, they're probably like, oh my god, he's not doing anything. I'm doing stuff. I'm just doing bits of fucking everything. Like I've got a wall of armor going on. I'm trying to like create all the armors and have them like stored for like cool purposes. But you know, so I've got like my Minecraft armors, my mystical agricultural armors going that way, my pneumatic craft armor and bits will go this way. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna be a nice wall display. I'm displaying fucking furnaces for some reason. I don't remember why I did that. This is my storage system before I run off onto a different project. So this is my controller. It connects everything to what I have. So the network transmitters are connected to the receivers. I've got all these cables. 690 cables are connected to my system. 4 exporters, 242 importers. So there are 242 blocks that are imported into my system. I've got 1 disk drive. I've got 4 blocks being items that are getting exported from the system into different blocks. I have a fluid grid, a crafting grid, a pattern grid, a monitor, and a manager. So the crafting manager manages all the crafting jobs that needs doing. I don't have anything doing that at the moment because I haven't got any crafters. I need to figure out how to use the crafters so that they do what I need them to do. Crafting monitor, which comes up with all the crafting jobs that the system's doing. Fluid grid, which is empty because nothing's going into that. The pattern grid, so I can make like different things. Say I want to, I can make things through that. The pattern, yeah, that was that crafting grid. Is oh no, actually no. What the pattern grid does, if I have patterns in here, I can, as I say, if I do this, it shows you the process. I create a pattern for it with that, it will create a pattern with that. I can then put a pattern somewhere else, probably up my ass, and it will do something. The crafting grid allows me to craft, which I don't use this because I have a personal universal grid, so I can do all my crafting and what I need to from here. My disk drive. I missed the block. I'll come back to that. So my disk drive, I am storing 496. No, I was going to say 496. I'm storing 4,096,000 items in the system. I'm currently at 873 plus 1,000 and rising. As you can see, it continues to rise. Over here, I have a chest that is connected to the system. So if I put something in, say, I don't want a torch, it goes into there. It gets pulled into the system. I use this sometimes if my storage system goes down due to power loss and I have a lot of crap in my hands. Here, this are my transmitters. So as you will see at the top, or like literally right there is a receiver there. So if I try and figure out what you want, or I can tell you what, say you are pulling lithium dust out. So that one would be lithium dust input. So as it is 10 blocks away, it is literally 10 blocks away. So what these do is they're connected to a receiver on a different end. So I've got the extreme reactor in and out. What that is doing is that is sending out uranium and pulling in it is pulling in is it going to be all the others? Yeah, so it's sending out uranium and it is supposed to pump back in. Cyanide. So uranium goes out into the extreme reactor. Cyanide is pulled back out of the reactor into the storage system. The crop flower input, I'll show you that in a second. Oh, right, yeah, that's up there. That's taking melon out from the system into the ethylene thing. Substrate input, as you saw earlier from the inside, and the mystical farm. So let's show you the mystical farm and whatnot. So we've got a few portals here that are doing things. This currently is my crop plant farm. So basically I'm just making so at the moment I just have melon down here that's doing its thing. That's where I make my mystical seeds. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my mystical farm. So I have got my Imperium seeds that I'm making. I was going to make this 3 tiers, but I think it's going to be a hassle to try and do a 7x7 3-tiered farm like this. So I may leave it at just the 2 and then eventually probably upgrade it to the 3. But on the other side of that, this has got to this level. I still haven't got like the same for anything else. And most of my stuff are on like 1 pot. Let's. So let me see something I haven't really messed with water. So my water essence is at 3.9. I haven't really messed with that. I've messed with the fire, even though it's got 3. I have not messed with the air or the earth. So they should be 39, 39, 39. Same with like all these are probably about the same. If it's more, say like that's got more pots. Platinum I haven't messed with. The dirt I have, that's why it's got. I also think that has more. Oh no, it did have. I think it did have more. Well, before I moved it, but I've separated them. So these are the tier 1. So if you look at this, it says tier 1. These are all my tier 1 plants. I'm still working on this room as well. I'm trying to make it like look like this, but I'm also changing the ceiling floor part because looking at this, it just looks too dark and dull, whereas this looks a bit cleaner and like lighter. So I'm going for that. These are my tier 2 plants. As you can see, tier 2. There are all the tier 2s. There you go. All the way down to this block here. This will be where my last tier 2 will go. And this way over here, these are my mob seeds. So as you can see, I've got a cow seed here and a slime seed. They are making my mob seeds that way. I've got a couple for the different tiers. So like skeleton on tier 3. I've got the blaze on tier 4. There is only 1 seed of a mob boss or a mob on this side. So I think it's the wither, because the other one you can get is the dragon egg, but it's not the actual dragon, it's the dragon egg. It does not require the essence to make it. So I've tried to make it to like these ones required soul seeds to make. These ones did not require soul seeds to make. I think it's tier 4, so that's tier 3. This is tier 4, and I think it's tier 4 that goes the furthest. That's like the most. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I counted it at 33. Pretty sure I counted at 33 different botany pots to make it. You can see how fucking long it is. Considering that if you look at the map, let me go over here. Like if I kept going much further, I'd be coming out to like an opening. I'm here. This is where I am. This is where my base is. I am that far away from my base. And to prove that the base is directly underneath, I'm underneath my house. How mad is that? And it's gonna take me a while to get this done because I'm working on doing the building for this. I'm doing my mine colonies. I'm trying to increase my power system. I've got the factories going. I'm right next to an ancient city. I actually, to be fair, I looked out on where I spawned here, literally, because I'm right above, pretty much right above, an ancient city. If I go to the Nether, I spawn directly above the netherite monstrosities base. I haven't killed him. The netherite monstrosity is from the mod Cataclysm. I don't know how to kill him. I honestly, I can't get the hurt on him before he regenerates, and there doesn't seem to be much in terms of discussion online about how to deal with that. So I'm a little bit of a loss. I've had to kind of leave him alone because he's killed me like a couple times. Even with the ability to fly, he's still managed to kill me. But anyway, let's do some stuff. So let's have a look at what we can do, because I need to get this hydrofluoric acid, so I need a dissolution chamber. I love this with like the just enough items. JEI is what it is. That is what I need. I can make a couple of them. Okay, so we've got a chemical dissolution chamber. Just drop some of these random bollocks in my hand. There's always random shit in my hand. And I have got fluorite essence, so I'm pretty chill for fluorite. What I do want to figure out though, how many of these? Fuck. Okay, never mind. I was about to say how many of these do I need to do what I want? I don't want to do that. Platinum slurry. Oh, actually, so that all makes all slurries, which we don't really care about. So we got one. That's doing the same thing. It's just a block instead. I don't think I'll need. Oh, what are you? Nope. Azure silver, unobtainium. I think this is just making the ore slurries. I don't think I'll need to make one. Well, I don't think I'll need to make any more. I was looking at trying to, like, if I need to make different machines to make different things, but if it's that's... Yeah, nah, I don't need to do that, that's fine. So I just need the one chemical. That's annoying. Because I don't want to put him over there. Fuck. Okay. What I'm going to do... Oh yeah, I also... So aside from having... let's look at my character for a second. aside from having all the modium full armor, all the modium pick, shovel, and sword, I've even got the axe, but the axe is in a machine at the moment. Everything apart from the shovel is enchanted. To be fair, I probably could have got better enchantments from repellent and gas. I have a cloud and a ball that gives me double jump. I have an all-modium jetpack which is connected to my wireless power system, so that never runs out of power. Even if I have power shortages, it will still take 72 million FE before it empties, and it takes ages to empty. I can pick up items and XP up to 5 blocks away when activated, so I've got a magnet, I've got a quiver, which I don't really use. I have 2 backpacks. Now the reason why I have 2 backpacks is because one gives me immunity to fall damage and small fireballs sent by lasers. The fall damage isn't really a massive thing, to be fair. It's kind of helpful, but it's not a massive thing. But the fireballs is also kind of helpful. This one, however, so the Bat Traveler's Backpack, that gives me night vision when equipped. So I don't have to have lights on, or I don't have to have lights around to be able to see what I'm doing. It won't be like dark as a dick. I can just see anything. I have rooted boots, which replenish my hunger when I walk on grass. That is slightly useful, but not overly useful because I am half the time flying around. I have a digging claws, which increases my mining speed and my mining level to stone naturally. So I don't, to break stone bricks, I don't need a big axe anymore. And I have a crafting table on the stick that is there if I need it. Oh, I'm also wearing my hazmat armor as cosmetic. So that is where these get to. What did I do? The last one I had 1, 2, 3. Oh, it skips what would be the next one. So if I had another point there, I have. Where's that limiting point? I think I might just put that somewhere else. I think I might just put it there. Just put it there, just so it's in. Flora would go into there. I would need to. Whoop, one thing. Well, you bastard. Oh, there it is. So I need sulfuric acid, and then it sends out hydrofluoric acid. So I'll need 2 quantums. One. Actually, I would need a receiver, a quantum on one side, and then a quantum above. Similar to, it would be similar to like this kind of setup, pretty much same for like most of this shit. For like a lot of these things, you have 2 items going in, 1 item coming out, so I tend to go for this kind of system, where the 2 items going in are sat there, and then basically I just build a bunch of dick machines, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. But yeah, so the 2 items go in at the base, and then it's a dick. Without realising it, I have built dick machines. I've just ruined my whole day. And This is the fucking dick machine with the dick chopped off. Why the have to look at it? It's just. I have no words. I have no words. I went for like a nice, clever, compact way of doing something. And what I've done is I've made dicks. You know why it's a dick? Ball, penis. And it even runs like that as well, because look. Ball shoots its juices from either side into the stem, and then pew, out through the shaft. I hate my life. I hate myself. On that fucking panic note. So what I'm gonna do is have a receiver at the one end, have a quantum entangler port at the other end. They will be inputting the fluorite and the sulfuric acid, and then it will exit it out the top into another quantum entangler porter into one of these. What are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be sulfur dioxide. Why? Still taking power. I don't get it. Oh, can't flip her around. Don't get it. Sulfur dioxide. What's producing the bastard sulfur dioxide? Sulfuric acid? Is this motherfucker, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking you. Say. Bastard. I'll keep it running for 5 minutes or so. See? Just drain back out. Oh, you drain out. What are you fucking big head? Oh, what? Why are you not draining down? Wait. Anyway, wait. Where are you supposed to be in? Make a radioactive bait. It's going down, slowly but surely. It's funny as well because this is taking in the sulfur dioxide, but it's pumping it into this one, so it's constantly just making things, and then that's making the sulfur dioxide, and it is going into here. I will be amazed. I will be very, very fucking amazed if I build more than one of these. I will be greatly amazed. I mean, because even though, yeah, that's going up. That's sodium's going up. Don't know what sodium go to. I don't know what that. gets used on. I just know that something making sodium and it's going into there. And it's 3:30 and I haven't done a fucking single thing on this game. Okay, so oh no, I have done that. Okay, so do I have any quantum entanglements? No, I have no quantum entanglements. So I need to make some quantum entanglements. Oh, now I can't make that for a different reason. But what oh, I should upgrade this. Can I upgrade these? These here cannot be upgraded. Bollocks! This could be upgraded. Fucking know that could be upgraded. Absolute pressure factory. The sawmill. Sawmill can be upgraded as well. Fuck my knife. Just doesn't do this part fast enough. That's the issue. There's gotta be a way to make that smoother. And I can't think. There's gotta be a way to make this system faster. But I'm getting fumbled on the fact that this fucking thing requires 6 different like slots. The only thing I can think of to make this a little bit easier is having maybe power going through the water's fucking system. It's the only thing I can think of. So annoying. It's so fucking annoying. So I'm looking at like I need to make more PRCs. I need to make this more sufficient. I can do it with these. I can make these faster. So I wouldn't even have to have multiple of these. I would just need multiple PRCs pulling out. Don't know how many of these I'm gonna make. So I'm trying to make 10 because I need what is it, 2 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and figure this one out. Time to expand. I think. Time to expand. What is this? Turn these into slabs and do a thing. I don't want them to be slabs. Does it need to be a slab? I don't think it needs to be a slab. Have I been working on redoing the floor? I want some. I want like a stone of some kind. I think I've already got diorite. Because I've got these. These do different shit depending on what goes into them. Like the glass blower does glass, loom does wool. The alchemy does fucking I don't know something. Botanist does like flower pots and bits. Mason does all the stone. Tinkering does redstone and lamps. Carpenter does wood. Don't know what kind of. Do I have marble? No. I have fucking prismarine. I mean, I like the deep slate. It's just dark. I did like the cobble. Well, I do like the cobble. What about stone? What stone shit do I have? Pretty sure I am building with stone on the walls. But I'm not opposed to having something like that. But then I'm building in a large area, so you're only going to really see that, which is a different version to the polished. Well, I'm not opposed to that stone column. See, the edged is basically an edge border around the normal fucking stone brick. I don't know what I'd want. I want something a bit different. See how like I'm making this into diorite. Right, see you in an hour. I'm off to work. No worries, my dude. Thank you for stopping by. What about... What else we got? We've got amethyst. I don't really want that. That's too dark. I think obsidian would be a bit expensive. Don't really want to mess with lodestones. God, imagine if I had like a shit ton of emerald. Just did it with emerald blocks. Fucking hell, imagine if you did it with fucking netherite. Jesus. Got dirt. Load of fucking ice, snow. No, I don't want to do it clay. As cool as it would, the idea is. Mud. Different hay blocks as well, that's cool. Detailed hay blocks. Reanimated soul sand. We got woods. Different woods. Bamboo. Bundled birch log. Center cut, damaged edge, firewood. Flowering mixed. Nailed? No. Don't get that. Brick barrel, fish barrel, copper barrel, coal barrel. Botanical large bookshelf. That's cool. You got like different kind of bookshelves and they all still work as well. Historical oak large bookshelf. That's cool. What's that wall? I'm kind of thinking I don't want something that potentially could set alight. As well, fuck. Sandstone, normal stone. Could even do tough. Some terracottas. glazed terracotta. That one's cool, to be fair. Is it raining? Oh, I'm not sure. Is it raining? Come on. I can hear it, bro. Look outside. I can't. Oh no! Yeah, it was fucking pissing it down. Cool. Glad I'm in the house. There are warning blocks and everything. Oh, that's concrete. Not opposed to the concrete, to be fair. I could do that in the mason table as well. Could do with bricks. In fact, I'm kind of thinking lime concrete. How do I make that? Lime concrete powder. Fuck, I'm out of sand. How the fuck am I out of sand? Fuck balls to that. I tend to, I've noticed I spend a lot of time doing this, where I'm standing still, just making a block. Now you probably look at it and go, oh, what the fuck? What's he doing? He's not doing anything. Oh, I am. Just wasting my time standing there doing this. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why did I do it? Oh, because I tried to make it with slag. It's a genuine term, guys. It's a genuine term. Before anyone gets offended. Not that I give a fuck. But yeah, I do tend to spend an ass ton of time just clicking, making blocks. I was doing it the other day. I was making the Imperium essence. I was leveling that, like, upgrading that to the different versions or different levels. And I was just there, just fucking making, like, upgrading the block. I mean, look at it. It's at 72,000 now. It was not at that last time. So it's at 72,000. I've got 158 Insanium, 3 Supremium. I think I'm actually out of the others. Fuck my life. That's a first. Okay, lime concrete. Okay, now I need to go into a mason table. Fuck yeah, boy! Oh, it doesn't do what I want it to do. Nor does that. Nor does that. That's cool. God damn. Am I about that? I feel like I might be about that. Let's craft it. We'll see. Let's destroy corn. Because the one thing that fucks me off is this. Because if I continue to make it go like going outwards, as you can see, it does. If I kept making it as slabs, it'd look weird. But then if I made that go upwards, that would look weird. So now I rectify the fucking issue. Go backwards. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That is kind of cool. Ain't gonna lie. And then the border will just keep changing as well. My life. See, this. That's what I was on about. It just looks weird. But if I put that block going upwards, then that would be there, and that would look weird when there's either like 1 or 2 blocks here, where everything else is going different. Oh, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. I ain't gonna lie, people probably look at this fucking build and go, "This goddamn gordish." Is that a word? Is gordish a word? I'm gonna make it a word if it's not. Someone tell me in chat if it's a word. No, I'm taking it. Yeah, you know what? People could get upset and make the the house has to be like pristine and look nice and all that. Fuck that. I like to go for the cool fucking shit. Fuck you. I like to go for the cool look. That's what I play this game for, is to have fun and enjoy myself. It's like back when I played all the mods 8, and I knew it. I told you I'd find a random fucking dirt block somewhere, and I was doing something. I can't remember what I was doing, but I'm one of them. I enjoy myself. I'm not one of these fucking absolute sweaty idiots. That's a fucking thing in themselves while playing the game. And someone came into the chat like ages ago, and they were like, "Oh, how long have you been playing this for?" "Oh, I've been probably playing it for fucking months or something." I can't remember like what the whole fucking talk was about, but the fact that I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been playing it for this long," and they were like, how are you not complete the game? I was just like, where'd the fun be in there? If I'd finish the game, I'd have to start again or do something else. Whereas I like to do things, and I also, as a gamer, I get very, very distracted by random shit. It's like this wasn't on my list of to do things at the moment. It was not in my mind to go, "Oh yeah, I need to fix this," because there was nothing really wrong with the floor. I just wanted to have a different floor. Oh fuck! I mean, it works. It's a floor. It does its job. It has a ceiling. It has lights. It does the job. It didn't need to change, but thought, oh, might as well. Got a hole at the top, so I might as well. arsehole. I fucking didn't blow up the fucking blocks, but it blew up everything else. Shit. Or did he just detonate? We put some of the shit way out of my hand. I don't think he blew up any of the armors. He just, yeah, no, didn't blow up the armors. Just blew up the fucking armor stand. Don't worry though, I have spare. Oh, he's gonna come back at some point. Why? How did it spawn there? Oh, fuck off with your second fucking creep. It came from a hole. Where the fuck did you come from? How did you what? I can hear you, little fuck. God's sake. I've got to try and figure out where the fuck he came from. Actually, it's a very good question. See, this is why I am slowly trying to expand outwards so that I can contain this nonsense. Go away. Oh, around that way. There. Done. Done. Huh? Right, yeah, because that's outside of my area. Damn, did you hear that thunderstorm? Don't know if you guys would have heard that or not. That's legit. That is legit. So we don't have to warm my garden today. Oof, thank God, because I'm going to work, Sean. Where the fuck did he just spawn from? That's what I mean, like, my base is some fucking random bollocks. Because I just have things spawn. I don't even know where they come from, they just mobs just appear in the base. Like, go away. Okay, I think I've dealt with them. Oh, right, yeah, I don't need to get inside. I just need to put these back where they belong. So let's do gold first. God's sake. fucking still. Demon. Oh, wait. Got away. Never mind. There you go, he's dead now. See, now, someone explained to me when... I don't think this is going to get me very far. But we will see. I still find the Minecraft music so chill. Now, the question is, because I really only play mods, is this the actual Minecraft music, or is this a modded playlist? Can someone answer me that? I don't know. This song actually kind of reminds me of like the early days of Pokemon and like Nintendo Game Boy and that, with like the 8-bit type music. Fuck yeah, look at this shit, man. I'm all about this. I'm about that. That's cool, because it's shiny as well. Look at that shit, man. But like from a distance, it's gonna look fucking annoying to look at. Oh, it's gonna look weird as fuck. Oh yeah. I may end up as well making the floor with the reactors. I might make that like yellow concrete and do it in the same manner, so that like, you know, it's like hazard signs. Oh, this is so cool. Music just adds to my chill vibes. You know what, the one thing I'm not chilled out about? The fact that fucking One Piece was delayed this week. What the fuck? Toei Animation needs to sort their shit out, man. Or at least tell us when they're gonna fucking delay an episode. I got home last night after work and I was like, oh, yeah, boy, it's fucking Sunday. It's One Piece Day. Woo! Went onto my totally legal website, and yeah, it was not out, and I could not fucking believe it. So looking forward to that episode because they're getting back into the main story, and I just want to see what happens, man. I want to see the shit hit the fan. And it's not even a proverbial fan either. The fucking shit's about to hit something. Like a fucking helicopter turbine. And get fucking splattered into a million pieces. I came across a video yesterday actually talking about One Piece. Someone was trying to compare. So all like the main top big fighters, they have like a rival drinking partner. You know, like Rogers had Whitebeard. Shanks has Mihawk. They're like rivals, but they're like drinking buddies. Kaido had Big Mom. They were rivals, but they were throwing down the party. And someone was like, who would be Luffy's rival drinking partner? And they came up with 3 names. The one was Katakuri, which I don't think they would have that rivalry. Like, I know they're like on opposite teams, but I don't think it would work the same way because Katakuri has he has a deep respect for Luffy for being like fighting for what he believes in. But he also said law, which Luffy, they're both pirates, yeah, but Luffy has a strong alliance with law, which is not like a rival thing. They literally teamed up for a good chunk of story. And then the other person was Eustace Kid, and yeah, I could kind of see that. I thought to myself, Buggy the Clown, because he's been more of a rival to Luffy, and he kind of still is, going up to being a Yonko like Luffy. That they probably would have like. I mean, they've rivaled against each other since like early on in the story. They still are, but they've also, for reasons, had to work together, even though they were like doing their own thing. You know, Buggy was captured and put into Impel Down. Luffy broke into Impel Down to get his brother. His brother wasn't there, so he had to break back out. He had to like recruit a bunch of people to help him fucking break out. Buggy the Clown was the person who fucking united the front on that end. I still love. I can't like. There's 2 battles I'm looking forward to seeing in like animated. Oh, there's more than 2, but there's 2 particular ones. Aside from Luffy versus the Gorosei, I'm looking forward to eventually. Time in 5, yeah man, 5 o'clock. So I'm eventually looking forward to seeing Luffy get his own back on Blackbeard. I'm out of food. This shit happens when you die in starvation. I told you, that thing is kind of pointless when I'm flying around. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to Luffy's battle with Blackbeard because I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out. Can Blackbeard disable Luffy's Gear 5 ability? Will Luffy get revenge for his brother and fucking pound the 10 tons of shit through fucking Blackbeard? I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see. And then the second fight. Oh, it's Luffy getting his own back on fucking Sakazuki. To Admiral Kainu. Reason why. Admiral Kainu turned Luffy's brother into a dead person. I don't care if these aren't spoilers. These are fucking old ass goings on. If you're not caught up to One Piece by this point, yeah, more for you for not being up to date. But I can't fucking wait for it. just see Lucy's face. I bet he remembers like Akainu as well. Specifically just for the fact he's going to fucking pound his head into the fucking ground. Oh, broke a lantern, that's fine. I thought I broke something else that wasn't supposed to have broken. A lantern breaking is acceptable. Okay, I've got... Yeah, I've got a bit of time. How much? I've got I think I've done all that over there, so... Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know how I said like I'm doing this to the place and fucking set on fire? Oh no, cool. Lava's bug a block anyway, so it's all good. I was about to say, this is why, because there's lava there, but I did contain the lava, it's all good. Oh yeah. Oh, is that all my fucking blocks? Yikes. Oh look, I'm by the mason block. What a fucking great coincidence. I feel like if I look at the stripes towards where the stripes go into, it's going to be straight. But then if I no, it can't. No, they do stay straight. Oh, it's gotta be weird. Fuck doing that. That's cool. God, I'm just gonna be doing this all the time. The room was like fucking just black. I would not be able to know where I'm fucking going. I wonder if, like, if you do that though, if it gets to a point where you can't actually see in which direction you're going. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, to be honest. That distracted me greatly. At least I'm not one of them people that's like, I have ADHD and this is why I get distracted. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, looks cool, to be fair. I'm actually enjoying streaming without a camera. Is that weird? Like, the lack of cameras not really bothering me. I wasn't too sure if I'd be wanting to get my camera out, but I don't really need it. Seeing my face does not improve the quality of the stream or my content. You need to enjoy my god awful voice. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you deserve. I don't know what to say, to be honest, because ain't gonna know. I mean, to be fair, this gave me like about an hour and a half, 2 hours since the last attack. So I can't complete. Oh, was that the single one? Of course, I've been the single one first one. Yeah, I'm being dumb. Being dumb again. Can I be up here? Cool, look at that. That's so cool. Wonder. That's cool. At least I know where the fucking elevator is. I think when I get home from work later, I'm going to try and get more of these machines up and, I'll say up and running, but I don't exactly want them up and running. Just it's annoying that I'm struggling for power, and there's not really much point in trying to keep adding to the wind solar farm because they're not. Yeah, they're helpful, they are adding to power, but they're not making a fucking dent in the power that I needed. Considering that, like, even one of them is 80,000 a piece. I'm using, like, minimum of, like, 11,000 at a time. Can I? Oh, I need to remember. Torch that up. Torch that up. Light it up, up. Fucking. You know when you see soldiers getting fucking killed by these.
I'll be back.
That's what you got.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Out from your hiding hole.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Staying in that farm. There's a few more. They originated from over here. But no wonder they got straight in. Fucking hell. Sorry about that, guys. Fucking hell, man. Stop killing my people. Bunch of dicks. Let's do ya.
I'll be back! I'll be back!
Still more of them. Why does it look like there's a block missing there? Or a few blocks missing. I hate the fact that these fucking knob heads can break blocks. Fuck! See what I mean?
I'll be back!
One more. Better not be a bastard archer. Is he over here? Oh, right, no, see, here's the issue I have. Oh, wait, bastard block. This absolute cockhole could be fucking anywhere. Nope, is that.
I'll be back!
They literally just roam around. They do sometimes kill a citizen if the citizen's not in the house. Typically, they tend to go for the guard towers. Oh, that's so cool. You know, I thought you blended in there for a second. Oh! Get out of here. Fucking siege all around those floor actually. I don't know if I appreciate it. Look around, it's not as bad, but oh Jesus, I'm fucking tripping fucking balls looking at this. Is it, there goes a fucking day in my life where I'm just gonna be doing this all fucking day. I might just do it just to hypnotize people. You will follow and subscribe. Follow and subscribe. bitch. Oh, that works. So, if by chance, when I next stream Minecraft, and this floor's not the same, it's probably because I nearly had a fucking stroke or something looking at it. Because at first I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. But I never, I didn't think about like the fucking implication of wandering around. And now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm going to be fucking losing my goddamn marbles, potentially. But hey, I don't know. Could be good. Could be good. Nope, that's slab. It's just a shame that this is the only connecting block, really. That actually looked like it had something going on for it. Oh, I've also started watching Stranger Things. I've nearly finished season 1. Nearly finished season 1 Stranger Things. I still need to finish Dexter. One of my friends at work wants me to finish watching the last season, or the latest season of Rick and Morty that I'm doing. I've been watching the Ironheart series just to have like a fucking, so I can have like a proper view on it, not a view on it. Like, hate it because I'm not one of them people that hates a program because they've got a female lead or anything. I'll hate a program if it's shite. Doesn't matter. Like, you could have a fucking male lead, could be a female lead. It doesn't matter. If it's shit, it's shit. They have wrote decent characters who were female before. No reason why they can't do it now. They just tend to make female characters overpowered, in my opinion. Like, my problem with She-Hulk was she didn't have the issues that Hulk had. Like, Hulk had to struggle with his like personality of being the Hulk, being Bruce. She-Hulk has none of that. She pretty much. I can't really say it myself because I refuse to watch that program. I've heard bits and I've seen her twerking. Just the twerking was like, yeah, no, I ain't watching that shit. I heard the Acolyte is just as bad. I haven't watched that. That is just as bad. I have seen, saying that, I have seen the clip of one of the characters bleeding her lightsaber mid-battle. Apparently her hand came into contact with fucking crystal or something. It smells and looks like bullshit. Considering that I can't say she had the hate that fucking Anakin had when he turned against the Jedi. But not only that, Anakin killed 10 ton of trainee Jedis. Slaughtered how many people? A lot of people, even as like when it was done, it also chose people out there. Through like the whole of episode 3, like it's changed to the dark side. He even gets like Sith eyes versus Obi-Wan. Never once back to the Shadow Realm for you. God's sake. Oh, let's take this. Yeah, from this end. It's alright. Oh. I'm gonna have to end the strand soon, 'cause I gotta go to work. Fucking random bollocks, man. I feel like it's warm again today because I feel like I'm just sitting here playing Minecraft and I feel like I'm sweating, man. Let me reach. Go. How annoying is that? The fucking alarm trips through one block. Imagine if I just had that one block and I had to deal with it drifting through it. Oh, it does look good. It looks good, but it looks a bit funky to be fair. Why are you not going? Right. Almost finished this. Almost done it. Fucking hell, how big is this? There is the light. What's that movie as well, like, what was it? All the main power systems. Not really much fun. Probably gonna get rid of it eventually. Just, it's only making like a tiny amount. Like, honestly, I could probably get rid of it now and it would not really make much of a difference. So that's why I do not worry. But apparently, I have untreated sleep apnea, potentially. I wouldn't know. I went for a fucking... I had to do a fucking home sleep test. Never got the results back. Thanks, NHS. You useless bunch of bastards. Nope, nothing. Not a single fucking... Not a message to be like, oh, by the way, we're still processing your results. Nothing. Next time I remember when I actually get up like early, I'm gonna have to call them up and be like, what the fuck? Where is my results, pals? Yeah, man, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I like this a lot. Let's say. I think I've more or less done it, to be fair, apart from this bit over here. What I do need to do though is I need to get some cheese. When we need lights, light the place up. I have a feeling. I don't want to like ruin anyone's time, but I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I like the blocks. The only thing I'm not sure of is the fucking striping. I feel like it's gonna fucking bonk my eyes out. I have to go for something a little bit more subtle. Potentially that. Potentially. Or that. I would say I'd do that, but maybe. Or that dark one. Actually, no, I'll probably go for that lighter one. I don't know. I don't mind it. But where I went from, like, wanting to add a bit of light to something, I'm kind of... The black makes it dark. Out of curiosity, let me go somewhere like over here. Out of curiosity, just what would that look like? Oh, you fuck. Ah, see, now. West. Do it like that. What was that back? Probably have it. Oh, I've probably returned myself because I'm probably gonna change it. question, do I do it like that? Dying of food. Oh, why do I always forget about this fucking tool? Oh. So much quicker to just use this. Literally would have been so much quicker to have just done this. Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this a bit better. What? I'm fucking tripping balls. Why did that do that? Anyway, guys, I have unfortunately got to go. Gotta go and earn some money, do some cooking and shit. I'm probably, yeah, when I get home tonight, I'm probably gonna fucking mess about redoing that. Appreciate you all hanging around. Thank you for the follow Yukiduki and the sub LA. Appreciate it, my guys. I don't know when I'll be back on stream. Potentially Thursday with a 7-day stream with ZK again. Spend a little bit more time in version 2.1, seeing what's going in. But yeah, appreciate you all hanging about, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream.